Today we talking about YouTube promotion and how I was able to grow my video from 0 to 15,000 plays in less than 30 days. I'm going to be going over the campaign I used, the specifics as far as how much I spent, the time length of the advertising campaign, and everything like that. So a lot of y'all had questions. Let's get into it. So right now I'm on my channel content page. When you go to your avatar in the corner, it'll have YouTube Studios there. Click YouTube Studios and it'll bring you to your dashboard, right? It has all your analytics and everything on there and tells you who's your recent subscribers is, all of that. So go to content, promotions, and this is how you run your promo. So you're gonna click this tab right here, new promo. It's gonna give you 3 goals to choose from. So you have audience growth, video views, and website visits. Now, me personally, I go for audience growth because I'm trying to retain subscribers and grow videos at the same time, or grow my views on the video, and this is what it offers. So if you want strictly video views, then you just go with that. And I've never ran that, but I would imagine that would probably just boost your video views even more because you're not splitting the resources. You're just one goal. And then you have website visits. So if you're selling a course, if you're selling something on the outside and you want people to click, you would do website visits. Me personally, I like audience growth because I want to build up my subscriber list and I want to build up views on the video. So then that means anything I drop going forward, I'll have an audience to release it to. So audience growth, right? It's going to ask you to select a video from your channel. So obviously if you're running promo, you need to have content on your page in order to run promo on it. All right, so let's get into it. I'm just going to click something. Let's say I click this. Right, so it comes with your promo headline and your promo description. And it gives you an idea of what it will look like when someone's scrolling. So this is what it would look like. All good there. My advice to you is just leave it as it is. Whatever your title is, just leave it as a title so it can be more organic. You want it to be natural. You want people to, they see the ad in the corner, but you don't want them to just be like, oh, this is low quality. You want them to look on it and see like, okay, this looks like a video I will watch on YouTube. So they're asking you where you want to show your video. So this has to do with targeting and demographic, right? So it says who will see your promotion, and your promoted video will be shown to people who are most likely to engage with your channel based on your existing channel subscribers and views. So if you're starting out and you're a fresh channel, YouTube is going to send it to a broad audience, and then they're going to see who's responding to it. And then they start to dial it in about who's they're sending it to. But as far as location, I'm in America, United States, so this is why I choose that. But this is important. You click this part right here, it says advanced targeting. And it says the language, what language do they speak? So I always put English. I make sure not to miss that because we live, I don't know where you guys are at, but if you're in the United States, we have a bunch of ethnicities, a bunch of different nationalities. So I just want to make sure I'm doubling down and I'm not sending it to anyone that doesn't speak English, right? So the more detailed you are with the ad, the better results you'll have. So it says how much do you want to spend, right? And what is the ending? So it gives you a projected picture of how many views you'll get based on what you're spending. So for example, this is a $200 budget and they said the end date is October 1st and it's currently the 17th. So this would be a 2-week campaign and $200 completely for the entire budget. So you break that down over a course of 14 days, you're spending about $13.33 every day for projected 770 to 4,000 views. Right, which isn't bad. These are your promo views. So I want to explain the difference between impressions and promo views in a little bit, but let's see what YouTube has to say about a promo view. It says this is counted every time someone clicks to watch your promotion. This isn't a total of all the views your video gets on YouTube. Right, so for instance, once they see your ad and someone clicks it, that counts as a promo view. But if someone shares it, if someone rewatches it, if someone sends it to somewhere else or they organically come across it, that isn't counted as a promo view. So you could have 1,000 promo views and 10,000 organic views, or vice versa, 10,000 promo views and 1,000 organic views, right? So that would be a total of 11,000 views, not just whatever you're making on your promo view. Right, and then it says promote. So I guess you would start it. Now, me personally, I'm not going to run this campaign, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you how I started and when I set it up. So to avoid the mistakes I did, I don't believe you should be running shorts. And I'll tell you why. I think long form content is the way to go, because I started out running shorts just to see, get my feet wet. And we're going to break this down. This was a short I did for a video that I had out. And it says, don't let your 9 to 5 keep you from seeing the world. So this was basically a promo for the video from Beyond. And I had it set up and I said, I'm going to spend $100. If you can see, that was the total budget. I started it the 14th of June and it ended the 22nd of June. That's when I put the end date. But one thing I like about promo is they allow you to pause the campaign anytime while it's running. So even if it's 30 seconds after I set it up or whatever, if I don't like the way the campaign is performing and I'm seeing that I'm not getting a lot of views, or the people that are seeing it are not necessarily giving me the attention or reaction that I want, which is ultimately subscribing, commenting and likes are cool, but if I'm not getting much subscribers and I'm not getting much engagement, then the campaign is something wrong. It's either something wrong with the content, meaning it's not engaging enough, and that I went with the wrong piece of content, so I need to stop this ad and reset where I want to put my money, or maybe the targeting and the time of day. So let me just pause this campaign and start a new one, or see how I can change it. And as you can see, I had a $100 budget, but I stopped it after I spent about $85, and I got 41,000 promo impressions. And an impression is counted every time a thumbnail of your promotion is shown. Right. So different than a promo view, which is someone clicking the video and actually viewing it. An impression is anytime someone's seen it come across their feed. So maybe they were scrolling and they saw it, or it was just in the right hand corner or whatever. It was in a video view when it was playing. These are impressions, right? And I gained about 49 subscribers. So not bad, but I'll show you what I gained on the first long form piece of content that I chose to do. I set the budget up for about $125, and I set it for about 4 days. So this was a very big boost, and I want to explain why. So when you're setting up a campaign, the longer you do it, the less you're spending daily. So if I said $100 is my total budget and I send that over 30 days, I'm spending about $3.33 within that month. If I say $100 is my total campaign and I'm spending about, and I want to set it for about a week, I'm spending about $16.66 per day, right? So because we're on a platform where everyone is trying to get views, you also have advertisers that are trying to get views as well for their products. So if you have $3.33 to spend a day, this advertiser has $16.66 to spend a day, and you're targeting the same people, this person is obviously going to be able to get a better result and get to them faster. They're going to take priority over them because they have a budget, right? So they can bid on the I guess target audience more than $3.33. So just keep that in mind. That's why I try to run shorter campaigns as opposed to monthly, unless I have a budget that's substantial enough to do that, right? So I gained 65 subscribers within 4 days, and I had 49 subscribers within a week with the last campaign. So like I said, I just thought long form content was performing better. You could see I had about 41,000 views of promotional impressions, and I got about 71,000 And I ran a campaign between this video and this one. So I'll click it and see at the same time, 125, set it up for August 2nd into August 4th. So 4-day campaign. And I got 153,000 impressions, over 1,100 promo views, and 95 subscribers. So I said, this is the video to go with. I spent $124 on this and got more promo than I did, and I spent 139, almost 140. It's about $15 more and less promotional subscribers and less promo views. So obviously this video is responding more. This video got double the impressions, more than double actually. So clearly this is the best video to go with. And this is how you decide your content. You run the ads, you group them together, and you see what performs better, and you just go with what naturally performs better, right? So that's the one when you run the ad again, you double down on that. You don't spend money frivolously and put it on something else. Now you know, you have the metrics to show you, okay, this video is performing the best. This is the one I'm going with, right? So here again, I tried to run shorts. I tried to run promo video on shorts and I just cut it off. I didn't get any subscribers, right? It's not about necessarily the views, it's about the subscribers, because that's how you build an audience. That's how you retain the audience, so when you release future things, have an audience to release it to, right? So the audience growth, I ran $300 for 2 weeks. I got over 1 million impressions, over 6,600 promotion views, and 415 subscribers. So clearly, right, this just blew everything out of the water, right? I threw a 2-week campaign for August 17th. Now I know this says September 15th because I ended up changing it after it ended, but I paused the campaign. So I ran this from the 17th of August to the 31st of August, and my budget was $300. And like I said, got over 1 million impressions. As you can see, I spent 300 and it was 415 subscribers. That was really a boost. So this is what I want to tell you guys. This video has been growing organically, and this is why I was able to see that boost, because I looked at the metrics before I doubled down on the video. I didn't just let ego or anything choose my video. I chose it based on the metrics, right? So I said, this is the one I go with. I'm gonna double down again, right? So I said another 300, right? And I got 390 subscribers. Once again, over 6,000 views. Once again, over 1 million impressions. And yeah, this is how my channel's been growing. So I would just encourage you guys to try it. You know, whatever your budget is. Some people's gonna have more, some people may have less, but I committed to doing 300 every 2 weeks. Like I said, I work a 9 to 5. I don't have any investors or anybody behind me. If you guys want to do something, you got to be able to have a little bit of motion. As they say, you need motion. So you got to be able to have a job, get a 9 to 5, do something, whatever you could do, side hustle, whatever you're going to do to be able to put the money into your career to be seen. I think that's the biggest thing. People are looking for shortcuts and handouts. The biggest thing is just, you're going to need some type of capital in order to invest in yourself to get seen. You need a marketing budget. You got to look at this like a business. Every business has marketing, whether it's the pizza business that has, you know, a street team that hands out the flyers. You know, you come home and every so weeks you got a menu in your gate, a new pizza place around here, a Domino's, a Papa John's, whatever. That's marketing. They have a budget allotted for that. That's how you know about a business. Same thing with music, same thing with anything. We're on a smaller scale than the label. We're on a smaller scale. We're indie artists, but you gotta have some type of marketing budget set aside in order to be able to be seen by people, right? So this has been working for me. I virtually had no audience when I started, and I'm continuing to grow. Right now, I'm at about close to 2,500 subscribers. And for me, coming from like 0, and to get 2,500 like organic subscribers of people that are tapping in, that like my content, that's a big deal to me. So, as a matter of fact, I'll show you guys. Once you go to your dashboard, so let's just say like this guy, OG Percy. It's funny because I actually watch his content. I watch his interviews. So like I just got a subscription today or 2 days ago. And let's just see. So yeah, I would have never came across this guy. I would have never came across anything. Like, that's what I'm saying. They give you your followers so you can see who followed you. This is the largest subscriber count, but let's just say like date. So as you can see, I'm getting people that follow me, right? And they tapping in from all over the place. Like, I never would have seen these people like if I wasn't investing. So that's why I said, if you got something and you think it's good, don't wait for somebody to tell you. Put it out there to the world, continue to do your thing, and it'll find the people that it need to find, right? So I hope that's been helpful. I hope you guys will apply that. Put it down in the comments and let me know. What are some techniques you use? What other marketing techniques do you use to grow? Not just YouTube and your channel, but discovery. Like, how do people find your music? How do people find your art? Let me know in the comments and give it a try and let me know, does it work for you? The main things I want to revisit is have a budget. Set it aside. Try not to run it longer than 2 weeks, right? So you can adjust the campaign. The longer you have a campaign running, the more committed you are to it. And I don't want you to be committed if the campaign is failing. Also, know that you can pause the campaign anytime. So when you start the campaign, if it's not running, don't be afraid to pause it, right? If you pause it, it won't spend any more money and it'll just expire whenever you set the expiration date. And again, look at your metrics to find out what's the video that's growing the most, and that's the one you put your money behind. Also, long form content is better than short form content, in my opinion. I think that short form content could be good for discovery if it's organic, but when you want to do marketing and you want to run ads, I think that long form content on YouTube's platform is the best way to go. So once again, I'm closing it out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if I can give you any more help and any pointers of what I did in my career. And I'm growing my channel. And with that said, peace.